All right, so for your next assignment, one of the things that you're going to be asked to do is to make a page on your website and put your content on there so that it is private. So the idea behind this is that only your investors or the board should be able to see this, this budget that you're creating. So in order to do that, we need to first go to the site. We need to create a page and then make it password protected. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that real fast. So if you go to your pages, there's lots of different ones. Let's say it's the next year's budget page. Not quite sure what you guys are going to be asked to call it, but let's say it's this budget page. So first thing is you're going to want to give us a little bit of introduction to it. So when you're putting things onto the web or in digital format, you always want to make sure to contextualize it a little bit. And then if you're going to add your document, let's say you have a PDF, you can do add document here, upload it to your media library. We're going to use this one as an example. Select it. Now this screen basically asks you how big you want it. This is something that you're going to have to play with a little bit because every theme is different in how it turns up on your page, so how it looks visually on the page. So what I say to do is always start at 75/75. Okay, so that puts it in the code down here, which is what you're going to insert into this page. So if you look at it and then it turns out 75 is too small, or wow, this theme has 75 at way too big, you can come right in and change it here and then update it. So you're going to update. And then since you want it to be a private page, here's how you can do that. Up here in this published section, you have a status bar and then you have a visibility bar. So when you do that, you can come down here and password protect it. Now clearly, we as your instructors need the password. So a professional email from your company saying, hello board of directors, here's the password if you would like to access our budget digitally is fine. But I would also recommend, just for the sake of this, don't actually do this out in the real world, but I would recommend naming it after your, there we go, passwording it after your company so that if you forget to send us that email, then we can still get to it. So I'm just going to put IMF for Indigo Fantasy Media, hit OK, update. Okay, so now it's password protected. And you can see it right here in the visibility. So we're going to go to the page and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So now if you were just a regular customer and I have to put it on the menu. So that's the other thing is remember that if you haven't put these pages on your menu yet, and I'll review that in 1 second here, make sure you put them on your menu. But if I'm a customer and I'm looking through your site and I somehow stray to your budget page or your board members only page, whatever you end up titling it, I see this password come up that I have to put in. So now, to make sure that it's on our menu, we want to go to menus up here. And over here on the side menu, we've got budget. So whenever you add a new page, you just click that, add to menu. And you can put it somewhere that makes sense. So right now, our company is about the team and the products they sell. So maybe it doesn't necessarily make sense to have it under our company. Maybe you want to rename this board member info. So then the landing page, when you click on board member info, we always want to save our menu, remember? So we're going to do this. So now the landing page, when you click on board member info, is going to be that password protected site. But then if you want to add other stuff, so when you start doing things like the income statement, you can put that under there too. So that's, again, just a little refresher on updating your menu and password protecting those pages. So if you have any questions, let me know.